Hey guys, I'm back at it again. Kind of a crappy day, cold. Got some issues with the neck, so haven't been able to fish. I'm off work. Anyway, I'm gonna do a review, and I started this channel, like I said, I had a little inspiration from my kid. He's begging me all the time, talking about a YouTube channel. But anyway, I started this a while back before he got one. He's got a GoPro, and he does all kinds of stuff. Go check him out, 332 Films. He's doing a lot more than I am, of course. But anyway, long story short, I just posted one on a knife, and I'm going to do this one on this knife sharpener, the Work Sharp. I've had this thing for a while, and I've been saying I'm going to do a knife review, and I haven't, or a sharpener review on this thing, and I just haven't. The Work Sharp, this thing is pretty sweet. If you haven't seen it, talked about it, whatever, with anybody, this thing's pretty cool. Like I said, I've had it about 3 years. I have sharpened every knife in my house, buddies' knives, friends' knives, you name it, and this thing works ridiculously awesome. I'm not big on buying things for names, brands, whatever. I like what works. I was a little bit skeptical on this thing when I bought it. Like I said, I've used it now for about 3 years, and I sharpen every knife I can get my hands on with it. I've even sharpened lawnmower blades with it because they say you could. There's no need to sharpen your lawnmower blades with it. You don't need a lawnmower blade that sharp. But this thing works absolutely phenomenal. Scissors it works on. My crappie knives, my fillet knives are as sharp as anything I have ever. They're sharper as razor blades, so if not sharper, I can shave with them. And I have shaved my face with them. So if you are looking for a fast, easy, anybody can sharpen, I can't use a stone to save my life. I've tried for years to teach myself to use a stone. I can do okay, but I'm not great. I'm just going to be honest. This thing is really cool. Comes with everything you need to get started. I will suggest, or do suggest, that you buy extra belts, but this is it. I mean, it's pretty easy. This is a spring tensioner right here. It locks in place to hold it down. You put a belt on it. It's really easy to use. Comes with a DVD. You can't beat this thing. It's, like I said, it's wonderful. It's electric powered. Go pick one up. They're 69 bucks. Worth the 69 bucks. Belts are 10 bucks a box. You get a half a dozen belts or whatever. I think it is for each one. Maybe get 3 of each or something like that. But I bought the sharpener 3 years ago with an extra box of belts, and I'm still on that. So go pick one up, man. I wouldn't lie to you. I'm not sponsored by the company. You know, I wouldn't steer you wrong just to steer you wrong. I was skeptical when I saw it. Everybody talked about how great this thing was. I read a lot of the reviews, saw the video on YouTube, you know, about the guy that was doing it, and I thought, you know, what the heck, I'll try it. And I'm a huge believer in this thing. This thing is phenomenal. A couple swipes, you can take a butter knife and make it sharp. So this thing's really cool. So just be careful. It will knock the tips off like they talk about. You need to practice on an old knife a few times before you do it. I knocked the tip off a couple of my knives because you got to do a straight pull out. You can't let it, you know, just whack itself. Pull it straight out and down. If you're not careful, you will knock the tips off the knife. So watch the DVD, watch the videos online, whatever the case may be, but just be real careful with it. But once you get it, man, you're talking about resharpening a knife, and it takes you longer to set it up than it does to sharpen your knife. And that's the cool thing about it. I don't leave my belts on. I like the spring to stay, you know, with no tension on it, so I don't leave the belts or anything on it. But it takes me longer to go out in the garage and get it, bring it to the house, and put belts on it than it does to resharpen a blade. So I hope you guys, I hope this helps somebody. I hope you guys enjoy it. Like I said, you probably won't see a whole ton of videos, but I'll go check out my kids 332 Schofield Welding. A lot of these guys give me a little bit of inspiration to do this kind of stuff. So I'll check those guys out. Those guys are doing a lot of cool things. I like a lot of stuff like the welding and stuff like that. So like I said, go check some of those guys out. I'll talk to you later. Enjoy.